We are officially on. What is going on, everybody? Tyme Sports back here for episode 2 after our brief demo. My name's Presley Thomas. Got Slayer Thomas with me again. We're going to go over a little brief Sunday recap, some news recap, and we're going to be talking about a little Monday Night Football. Could be a Super Bowl preview.
I'd agree. I would agree.
I disagree. Chiefs are overrated. Rams are legit. I see the Rams making it far. I don't know. I think their big contender is the Saints. I think the Saints are the team that people need to talk about. I think nobody's talking about them, bro. I think
everyone's talking about the Saints.
Well, not as everyone's on the Rams bandwagon more. If you give people
No, not as much as the Saints. The Saints beat the Rams.
Yeah, that's true. So do you think that the Rams are the biggest? Their biggest fear is playing the Saints in the playoffs?
Who, the Rams?
Yeah.
I would.
I think
I want to see it. Okay, I want to see if the Saints I bet the Saints will lose one or two more games. Like probably, right? Most likely, maybe one. Let's just say one. It depends how that plays out.
They end at 14-2.
If the Rams are playing at home, it's a different story. But like in New Orleans in the playoffs, it's like no. It's not gonna happen yet.
No,
they already beat them once.
Too rowdy.
They've already beat them once.
And it's not like did they beat them in
LA? In New Orleans, no.
Oh, okay.
The Packers almost did.
Other way.
Where?
I got you. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know exactly where these teams are going. I don't really know where the NFL is going, really. I think if anything was shown this weekend, I think the Vikings have a lot to do to be actually taken seriously.
What's funny too is the Vikings aren't even that bad either. Like I think they're better team than the Packers.
Yeah.
Overall, I don't think the Packers are that good. Only Aaron Rodgers, that offense. I mean, I think their defense is underrated. Is this even recording? Yeah, it's recording. Even though the Cowboys defense is underrated. It really is.
I just don't think their offense is going to get them anywhere in
the future?
Yeah, no. In the playoffs, you can't have a quarterback throwing for freaking...
Who would they face in the first round of the playoffs in like a realistic scenario? Like, because they would be a division leader if they won, assumingly, just because their division's terrible. So they would be, the 4 seed? So they would either face they face the wild card spot. So right now that's the Bears and...
Panthers.
No, the Bears are leading the division.
Bears. So Vikings might sneak in. Packers, I don't know.
No, who's good in the NFC? That's a wild card.
That's a wild card?
I know
Packers, Vikings.
Packers aren't the wild card.
They could be.
The Bears are leading their division, right?
Bears are, they have sole control of the division.
Okay, so look up the NFC.
You have to look up let's see. Some other things I want to talk about. LeBron James moved to 5th all time. Shout out.
Dropped 51 last night.
Dropped 51 last night. Is he finally clicking? You know, I know they were kind of clicking as a team, but they lost that random one to the freaking... Did you even watch it against the Magic? Bro, they were down 20, came back, they were down by 11 or 12, I believe. In the fourth quarter, 3 minutes left. They left LeBron on the bench. They kept Leonard Stevenson, McGee, B.I., which is chill. But it's like, put him in. I don't know if there was a chance. Maybe they just got over it because it's the Magic. But you can't be doing that shit. Like, I don't know. I guess it's still...
I still can't believe he's a Laker. I can't believe it.
I know, it's surreal.
Crazy.
It's surreal.
Like, remember when we used to watch him? Remember when we were watching that, it was the Eastern Conference Finals? It was like 09, I believe. It was the Magic versus the Cavs, and he hit that buzzer beater in, like, Game 2 or Game 3.
Yeah, they still lost the series.
I know they still lost, but, like, just thinking, like, LeBron James was big then, and, like, a lot of people, everyone knew about LeBron James, even when he was drafted.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, crazy, like... Wow, like 10 years from now, like he's gonna be on the Lakers. Like what the no one thinks. I didn't think that. Like it was crazy too. Is like you don't even have to be a basketball fan. You just be a casual fan of just sports and just know about LeBron James. And like they know the Lakers too, especially here in Southern California and everywhere else. The Lakers are a huge franchise. So it's like I don't know. I think that's just like I don't know if he did it for publicity. Like maybe.
That's the end of his career. His son wanted to play in LA and stuff.
Does his son want to play in LA?
Yeah, I think he's playing high school and stuff. LBJ Jr. All right. Well, this is the big
Jr.
thing, and I've been wanting to talk to you about this.
LBJ.
I used to. I was a big fan of Carmelo. He got dropped from the Rockets 10 games in.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like that's a fair shot. Because
Did he have one good game? He had one good game,
a decent game. He had a decent. I think he put like 23.
But what else did they expect? I mean, like, it's not even. They don't mean. It's not okay. Whoa, that was sketchy. It's not even that like Carmelo's like a bad player. It's just like you don't really sign him for his skills. Like you sign him just to have like that veteran presence.
Veteran mentality. Yeah.
And like.
But that's not what he thinks.
I know that's what
he wants to be. That guy that comes on.
Like that's what like just ruins his relationships with his past two teams. Who did he play for before this?
He's fucking on the Thunder.
Oh yeah, and it's just like
it just didn't work. It doesn't work. But the thing is,
he has to be like
him and Paul George choked in the playoffs. They both choked. I think they combined for 12 points between three of them, or between the two of them.
Wasn't Chris Paul out though? He got hurt.
They lost the Jazz.
The Rockets made the Western Conference Final.
Yeah, the Rockets made it and lost to the Warriors. Obviously.
Who choked in the playoffs?
Carmelo and Paul George with Russell Westbrook.
I'm
Russell
thinking
Westbrook
of Chris Paul for some reason.
No. Well, because like the same colors and shit.
Kinda, yeah.
I don't know, but my thing is, it's like everyone's like, oh, who said it? Oh, Tracy McGrady came out and said he should just retire.
I saw that.
Do you think he should?
I'm not. That's not my. I'm not gonna say when a man should retire.
Yeah. I don't think he should. I think he can contribute in big ways. I don't know.
Just in anything. I won't say. I will not speak for another man to say that they should retire in anything, ever. Regarding any situation ever, like work wise, just like football wise, basketball wise, just anything in life in general. I wouldn't.
Yeah, well, look at like unless like you're totally beat up and like you're hurt. Like look at like the Favres, the Manning. It's like then you just gotta get the hell out of here. And like Kobe probably could have contributed still a little bit, but like he's not gonna come out and put 40 points up. He's like that was all he had in that.
Who would you say had the biggest like downfall, like drop off
of any career?
Yeah, that you've seen, that you've witnessed, because like any sport, anything, just any. I don't know who I'm gonna say. I still gotta think about that.
There's a lot of people you gotta look at that kind of fell off towards the end of their careers. There was like, oh shoot,
who fell off?
I mean, like you want to say like I right away thought about Adrian Peterson, but like he came out and still balling.
He never had like a big downfall.
All right, what about oh man, Jake Delhomme? Like he was decent on the Panthers.
I never really watched Jake.
Okay. Kurt Warner didn't have a downfall. He retired right when he should have. I'm trying to think of players. They like just kept coming back, and you're like, fuck, leave. Besides Brett Favre. Brett Favre that last year was pretty bad, but I think everyone breaks that off.
T.O., Ocho Cinco, those guys.
They were producing.
Ocho Cinco wasn't.
No, because he got on that trouble and stuff. All right.
Oh.
The game's about to start.
Oh shoot! I can't even see it.
Can't?
No, dude. I really want to watch it. This is literally probably game of the year. Besides that Patriots.
I don't know, that's what they said too.
I think it is. This game's sick. I want to see the Saints and the Chiefs play. That's the team I want. Those are two offenses that can score like that. I don't think the Rams offense is as good as the Saints. I don't. Or I think the Chiefs offense is second best in the league compared to the Saints. And then I say the Rams. The Chiefs have a good offense, bro.
Yeah, but is a Chiefs offense that's that high powered, they're gonna probably drop 35 plus points at least a game. I'm not saying this game, but a game. But does that mean their defense? Like you have to have a good defense to win the playoffs. So look at the Pittsburgh one last year, or look at the Pittsburgh one last year, or
Pittsburgh didn't win.
Or 2 years when the Pittsburgh Chiefs and the Pittsburgh and the Chiefs faced off, and the Chiefs had
last year.
The Chiefs, I think it was 2 years ago actually. The Chiefs had a 2-point conversion called back.
Oh yeah,
and then the defense sealed it. You can't freaking not have. You gotta have just a good defense to make a deep run in the playoffs. Like the Rams, that's why everyone's like, oh,
but there's plenty of examples.
Yeah, the over under for this is they're saying they're gonna put up at least
to win a Super Bowl or to make a Super Bowl.
To make it. I'm saying the championship.
The Broncos, they made it when Peyton Manning
was
just going off. That's an example.
We're good.
God, I'm trying to think of one recently. I mean, Patriots even last year. I mean, yardage-wise. I mean, points-wise is different, but yardage-wise, the Patriots been in the Super Bowl
but Patriots make those big plays like the Seattle game.
Yeah, they create turnovers. They create turnovers.
Like
it doesn't matter how many yards they give up, they still find a way to just win games. That's just what makes them a good ass team. But
I wonder. So look, it's saying it's gonna be done, but I wonder if you can add it, you can drop it, and then just keep.
I'm
going.
sure we could.
Just
let's just get through this one. If we want to do another one, we can. Okay, but I really want to watch the game because I can't see it on here.
We can switch if you want. Switch sides.
Can you see it?
I can see some of it.
I can barely see it. I think we should just go to Mom, so I don't miss much. But
whatever. All right. Let's just talk about some other stuff.
Yeah. And the NFC, when we went back, the very first thing we were talking about was the NFC, the standings.
Yeah.
Panthers and then
Panthers. We've talked about Panthers were a pretender, and they still are. I think they're gonna
win this week.
No, they lost again. They lost to the Lions by a point. They tried to go for a 2-point conversion and they boofed it.
Yeah,
brings us up to the Bobby Play of the day.
Oh.
I think the Bobby Play of the day is when the freaking Packers decided to punt the ball.
Bobby, okay, what's the Bobby Boucher?
The Bobby Boucher play of the day is the biggest boof or mess up or something that costs a team or the player caliber and respect for me. And I think it was the Packers because the Packers, you have Aaron Rodgers, one of the baddest guys in the league.
In a word, the funniest play of the day.
Yeah, the funniest play of the day. You have the one of the greatest quarterbacks I think to ever play, maybe like top 15-ish. We'll see when it's all done. And you decide to punt the ball, and the Seahawks just go down and seal it. Russell Wilson, it's like, go out there and freaking just seal the deal. Like, Aaron Rodgers can just chuck a 50-yard bomb anytime he wants, but in Seattle, too, like, you got to be aggressive. And I don't know how long Mike McCarthy's going to be there. I think he's coming to a point, if they don't make playoffs this year, I won't be surprised if Mike McCarthy's gone.
Maybe.
You can't not make playoffs 2 years in a row.
I think they'll give him one more year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they didn't. Well, Aaron Rodgers was hurt last year. This year's not an excuse.
You got to use him.
I mean, to be like considered elite, like an elite team, you got to be making playoffs.
Yeah,
like like the Saints right now, like the past 2 or 3 years they made playoffs, they're elite. I would say that.
Yeah, you got to keep
the Falcons right now. They have the opportunity to be elite, but their division's good and they've lost close games.
Yeah, that's their fault.
The Patriots elite. The Chiefs, they're getting there. Defensively, we'll see how next season goes, but I wouldn't say the Steelers. They're elite. They're pretty good. They make a decent run every year.
Yeah, they're always gonna be there. I don't know.
NFC wise, it's up for the air, but like if there's just one team that's just considered elite, it's the Patriots. Okay. Just one great team.
Yep.
The Rams are gonna be
after this. We'll put it on pause and then we'll move it so maybe you can watch a little bit of it. And then I say we do one more at least. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's just kind of get into it right now. More about basketball before we get into Monday Night Football. Kevin Durant, Draymond Green calling each other little bitches and other words and saying, Kevin Durant said, that's why I'm going to leave.
That's so
All right. So this is my thing. They're going to get over it. They're a winning franchise.
They win another championship this year. I would say if they lost to like the Lakers, any team, I feel like if they just lost, if for some reason, some scenario that came up, where it's the Lakers and the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals.
Which could happen.
And the Lakers beat them, I could see KD and that team kind of separating. But if they make the finals again, and if they lose the finals or win it, I think the whole team's going to stay, besides DeMarcus Cousins, because they don't have enough money, like they said. Unless someone else leaves, like KD.
But they don't have enough money for that. Like
they have enough money for Clay.
They're gonna revamp in the point where they're going to
Steph Curry's. I think no matter what, they have to keep Steph Curry. No matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah. You keep
like, that's your franchise player.
That guy,
Steph Curry's
he makes
he's the key of the whole team.
He makes your whole team.
And I feel like last year and the beginning of this year is kind of when like it was really showing. I mean, obviously the first years the Warriors won the finals against the Cavs. And the year after
they're 22 and 23 without Steph Curry. Without Steph Curry. Steve Kerr's coaching career, they're 22 and 23. I looked up today. Obviously, they have, I think, 100-plus wins together. But without, I mean, that's not good, but it's also not bad, but that's not something
I'm sure they have like 100, maybe close to 200 wins.
Yeah.
With Steph Curry. Over. I mean, what? They won 73.
Yeah, with non-clean playoffs.
But it's still, season-wise, past 4 seasons, I don't think they've won less than 50 games.
Right.
Which is 200.
Right.
So
Okay. All right.
Let's
wrap this one up.